Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. Hope you all are well and enjoying the game week. I am back with another video, and in this one I'll run you through my team selection for game week 6. We'll look at the team review for game week 5 and also I'll discuss my possible transfers for game week 6. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, do that and help me reach 650 subs sooner. So without further ado, let's kick things off. Sorare is a fantasy football game in which you can play and earn. With player cards available from around 245 clubs, you can bid and purchase the digital cards from the auction. You can then use those cards in different leagues and can even sell them for profit. Click on the link below, sign up, get common cards as a bonus, and if you decide to purchase limited cards, you'll get a free 6th limited card on 5 purchases. Check it out now. So starting with the team review once again, Ramsdale at the back has now been pretty disappointing. Another clean sheet that was lost later in the game, although it was a class goal from Douglas Lewis. Moving on to the defense, Estupiñán was the transfer I made over the popular Dunk. Of course Dunk scored, but it was an own goal. Estupiñán on the other hand assisted a goal for his 4-pointer. Cucurella and Trent among the two blankers, chipping in a total of 3 points. And finally, the Man City wingbacks are back on track. Cancelo scored a goal and these points were long due now and it was time for him to return. 12 points from him, a goal and a clean sheet. Walker on the other hand returned 6 points. Now moving on to the midfield, Salah finally returned and that too twice. A couple of assists from him versus Newcastle. Martinelli on the other hand scored a goal for his 10 points. And of course finally the delightful returns from Haaland made my day. Eating ice cream and watching Haaland net the ball in 3 times was a perfect combination and I highly recommend that. Jesus too was among the scorers as he netted the ball in on a blunder by Martinez. Nonetheless, 6 points from the Arsenal man. The game week isn't over yet, but so far a huge green arrow leading me to 163k overall and on 226th in the country. Hoping to break in 200k in game week 6. So this was my team review for game week 5. Now let's move on to the team selection for the week. In goal there is Ramsdale again, who faces Man United at away. The probability of him losing the clean sheet is very high. There are 2 possible options I am looking at to move on from Ramsdale. Sanch is the first one, priced at 4.7 million, has returned 3 clean sheets so far in 6 games. He looks a really tempting option with Brighton's tough defense and his short saving ability. The fixtures are looking good too, and furthermore it will leave me with more bang to further spread. Secondly, another straight swap is available with Nick Pope. Pope has been a brilliant signing by Newcastle and he's a top-notch keeper. The Englishman has scored 24 points and even against tougher sides, Newcastle look pretty balanced and not an easy side to score against. The tougher fixtures are now over and Newcastle's good run of fixtures start from game week 7. This is where I am intending to use my first free transfer. Now moving on to the defense, a 5 at the back setup yet again, although I am pretty sure Walker will not start. Andreas is placed first on the bench and hopefully he will come in. On the other hand, Cancelo was subbed off 20 minutes early, so I am hopeful he will feature in this game. Not 100% sure with Pep, but probability is high. Trent stays in to face unbalanced and defensively weaker Everton. Although Trent is not among the attacking returns, he usually is, yet his XA is decent and he also has taken 8 shots on goal. Now Cucurella is another player I am intending to use my second transfer on. The idea is simple and that is to upgrade Cuckoo back to James, as he's back in training and I'm not very satisfied with the double Chelsea anymore. They are struggling to find form this season and I have many questions on Tuchel's tactics. James obviously at the right wing back position is an exceptional player and has every ability to provide attacking returns more than Cancelo and Trent if he stays fit. So this is what I plan to do with my second transfer. The midfield will remain 3 in between with the double up of Diaz and Salah. Diaz is always involved in attacks and he works hard despite having a bad day. This is why he sometimes gets attacking returns when it isn't likely. Salah on the other hand is having a bad patch for now, and even though he has given the owners some attacking returns, slowly with time it is expected that he will be back in form as the stats are still there and the final touches are the only missing piece. Now talking about Martinelli, who continues his rhythm and looks pretty set now in that Arsenal side. Arsenal still has fixtures that can be milked and Martinelli at a very reasonable price has been offensively very good. At last it is the 2 constant forwards for the season. Haaland was exceptional yesterday and no matter what current circumstances suggest, he is a hold for the season. An excellent poacher and he has a tendency to cause destruction in such a short while too. Now specifically versus Villa, I expect him to be benched as he would not be risked due to the Champions League coming up. However, this does not bother me, he is an absolute hold. Jesus faces Manchester United this week, and I really don't think there is much detail required on the most owned player. His game has totally been polished at Arsenal and he is leading the charge. Now the captaincy dilemma is there again this week, as Haaland is expected to be benched or make a short cameo, so I'll just place the armband on Salah. Easy fixtures and most importantly it's Salah. So this is my team selection for game week 6. Let me know your plans below. This is it from my side. Thank you all for watching.